Oh wait. Hello and welcome y'all! I'm with Coffee back to show you more. One coffee at a time. We didn't get to our stream last time. It happened to be like a problem that showing up that I needed my attention, you know? Type of problem. You know, we ended up, it was like, I guess, I don't know. It was more like it was a medical emergency, so we didn't have to end up going to, the hospital, so lucky enough, I guess, in a way, or not, I don't know. I actually did one of these fur databases too. I need to figure out how to tie them off better. I still didn't get it. I didn't get to get any more out of the markets. It just got really busy like over the weekend and yesterday too, and I just could not be bothered to go off because I was there in the morning before they opened yesterday. Well, nice, wasn't it? Okay, now let's talk about this game. I barely, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I barely half remember the difference between last devlog and this devlog. You know, that's a pretty helpful thing about the stream. I did put more tracks down. So, the measuring buggers here, I have not changed their name. So I went and fixed up my spelling mistake, if you're curious. I got all these macadamians. I got a lot of macadamians, but I haven't got a good nutcracker. Except for 2 bits of wood. Someone asked me if I was just at 2 bits of wood or a nutcracker, and I did say to them, I did have a good nutcracker, but it got lost in the move. I am so annoyed. Like, that thing could, like, pretty much break any nut I bought. So cracked macadamia nuts, which, as I've seen before, like, some nutcrackers don't even break macadamias just because of their shape. And then I think sometimes I have issues with walnuts too. But even with the walnuts, I think they tend to be more of a common nut around the world. There's actually a sandwood nut that's native to Australia as well, that's native to the West. Be interesting to try that someday. And it could have done hazelnut. I'm surprised. Like, it only cost like $14. And it was with my bag of like pecans, because I knocked them and cracked them too. I mean, sometimes you can hire more force, but it did work. And now I'm just looking at a whole bunch of nuts on my keyboard. At least in the shell, they last longer than outside the shell. If you want to know why I really like getting them in the shell. I could, you know, I was thinking another way of cracking them open is by heat. That's how they did walnuts, or how you can, not walnuts, chestnut. I actually don't like chestnut, oddly enough. That's like one of my least favorite nuts. I don't even like almond better than them, and I'm not a big fan of almond. Like, I'll probably go chestnut, almond, hazelnut, and then a fight between macadamia and pecan that I think I'm on. I guess walnut will probably actually be below the macadamias and pecans. Walnut in a way is not that far away from pecans, but not even that far away from macadamias in a way either. That's a basic list. Okay, now I'm getting distracted again, so I'm actually going to show you what code I didn't get to get to last night. No, I want to get to now. Because I want to fix up my, oh yeah, before we continue on here, I want to show you guys something. So hopefully this worked. I only did this last night, did not test much out, except for the water. So I went through the renaming that stuff. Also because I was fixing it too, so then we can not have a duplication of these 4 drugs here. Oh, looks like we're closed for the night. It's our closing time. 10 o'clock. there was like one cafe nearby me, like on the third place I lived before the last one, and now, where they were open from like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning to like 10 o'clock at night. Like we went to them like almost 10 o'clock at night or 9 o'clock at night before they closed, and I was surprised they were open that late. Like they have there's like another like type of building, or because it's a franchise type thing, or biggish company, not really that big, you know, got multiple branches up here, but they don't open till like 12 o'clock. Like, sadly that place closed, which was the most saddest thing ever. But that place is really cool. Like the fact that it's just like open from like that early in the morning to that late at night, like, because that was pretty much the only place open at night. Like that was insane. Boom. Oh. This seems to be the only problem at the moment. Oh, hang on. I don't know why, what it's spawning in that I cannot pick it up. Oh, did we do it? I don't know. It was kind of annoying that I couldn't, like, at one point I could afford to have like a easy $15 practice every single week because of that, like, especially because of that like COVID bonus. Like, oh my god, like it's pretty insane how like, oh no, it is working. Okay, well good. I thought it's not been working. It's pretty insane like how little, like even like $60 makes to, like, because that's not so that was from like my sibling, and to get like pills for that from another previous week for health reasons, like that they need, and and then they were able to pay me back this week. So yeah, that's been like insane. Like, and then the last fortnight kind of annoys me a little bit because I would have been able to afford if I had like $10 more or something like that. Or I guess because I lost out $20 for some unknown reason, which is kind of annoying. I would have been able to easily afford 2 microwave meals that was on discount. That would have been a meal for me now, you know. They're really nice ones too. They're the ones with the really good butter chicken and everything like that. But you know, I can't wait. Oh, yeah, not gonna be anything else like that. I can't remember where. I can't wait to make my own. Like, oh my god, I've not told you guys this, but I think it was Saturday. Or it might have been no, it was the Friday because I was busy in the morning and then I had the emergency problem later on, which was nice. But hey, it was a proper problem that I had to address. Because we had to address another problem that was going on at that day, so we were out there. Oh, I went to like one of the coolest bakeries. See, this is what happens when you don't stream, you know? I'm sorry to the people who just want to watch this. I like to just talk a lot. Especially when I don't stream. Like, that's, to me, the streaming feels like, it feels like a period of time where I can just talk a lot about things, you know? Cool things. Yeah, sometimes even the smaller things, like, you know, it might not be a grand adventure out in the middle of nowhere, but it's still really cool. And it's got a charm, and I really like how this first place we went to had one of the coolest little hidden bakeries. Like, it's like one of the best bakeries I've been to in this new area. Even better than the last area, actually. It had a really good Leamington, and also got something else in it, and really good bread. Like, I made a really good sandwich of that. I know I did more than just this with the water jugs. I guess, I know I did more, but also another point is that I had a lot of breaks because I've been busy for this whole week too. Yesterday they dried me up more, so you don't worry about that. I also did a bit of what's outside as well. Oh yeah, I finally finished the box cake. Let's go and make that. Yeah, this one bakery was really good. And there's one at front of the bus station that we had to get. Like, wow. Talk about convenience. We didn't get to go to the markets on that day because that was Saturday. I thought that was unreasonable because, this person I was with was half out of it, you know, type of moment. Like, they've not been having a great time lately, and it's kind of annoying for them, I guess. And, you know, doesn't mean kind of annoying for me, but kind of like annoying that it's just been half out of it and not being able to do anything. I probably should watch for how I say that, face it. Oh, it's come around, you know. Come on, help out, you know. I just had to help someone else out too that couldn't get up the ramp when I was waiting. Oh yeah, I was meant to change the stack size of the flour again, but you know, what happened to that? I forgot about it again. But at least I'm getting these, like, milk and the water jugs, like, fixed. I think I got the flour fixed. Oh, whoops, I didn't realize I well off it. I'm like, what? Why didn't you go in? You know, I could have, like, amounts and everything like that. You know, I could neat that up a bit more. But, you know, I'm going... This is staying here until it annoys me or enough people. I don't know. Woo! Oh, yeah, I need to show you guys the milk, too. I've done it to the milk as well, not just the water. It's the full milk, isn't it? Yep. Okay, maybe. Maybe we'll show you guys the... So I had to, you know, if I didn't want to, like, get back the jar when you're clicking on it, you see how it gives me back the jar? I want to get rid of that because that means I'm printing them out. What's wrong? 6 flour, yes. No, I don't know what's going on with it then. Mixing bowl. Yeah, well, it's only costing like $9 for everything for that bag, including like really nice blade. I'm glad I did say like something like, oh, I want the blade in a bag. Because I made a really nice sandwich with it yesterday. It was really good. Yeah, so we have 6 flour, 1 bread. Yeah, we should have everything we need. Oh, the milk amount's not coming in properly. There we go. Why did the milk amount not add in properly? I don't think I've touched it. I looked at it, but I don't remember actually touching it. Oh, I haven't changed this texture yet, haven't I? See, this is the box cake. We can cook it. Oh, hang on. What do we gotta do first? Not cook it. Oh no, we can cook it. It's like, I'm pretty sure I added this in. Here we go. I was trying to fix it. I was feeling around one point with the value as well. But that really didn't went anywhere. I'm gonna cut it. Oh, yeah, I forgot to add in, like, amount. I might as well change that in the recipe, actually. Box. I really like the name box cake. I'm so glad I came up with that. You know, that sounds more fun than square cake. Like, square cake sounds boring as, you know. Assembling output will be... I want to say 12, actually. With some of the box cakes, or some of the log cakes, or rectangle cakes, whatever you want to call them. You can get fair food servings out of them because they're meant to be just like cut along, you know. So I'll say 12. I'll be generous. Because they're meant to be like done in like where you could probably do a banana bread tin or loaf tin. Probably that's probably how I would imagine them to be done in. Or if I was to cook this now, that's how I would do it. You know? Box cake dough. Not that one. I needed this one. Oh, definitely look for that. Whoops. Is it capital W? Yes. I wasn't meant to click on this one, but this one's technically, you know, more convenient for me. I think I want... I think it was this one that I gave them. Looks like it. I'll give them that one. You know, when I was doing the box cake, I just find it so hard for myself to get in the habit of clicking like quick load because it was an easier method for me to put in the texture because of the name change. And that's gonna be I had to go the other way around if I need to. That's basically, but later on too, one of the only other things I need to add in is the sponge cake. So far, I was thinking of adding the croissants in later, in pies in later too. Maybe. But I think I might just get the sponge cake done. And then maybe that's the next update is the pie and croissant. Because I do wouldn't mind releasing this in like, you know, first demo type of point is not that far away, which is good. Because then eventually I think after I add the sponge cake in, it will be a lot of small errors to solve. Or bugs is the same. Like number one thing is, like I said, with the... Fuck, I grab this. Kidnap this. Now we're going to open the machine tab. You know, I'm so glad that I did this. Like, this was a good idea. See, I just didn't change the name, see? I think I know why. Oh yeah, if I go down the milk, because I changed their names, and these ones, see how they still got the A in there rather than the U? That's why they weren't adding properly. Eventually we're probably going to make more stuff that, you know, can't accept certain type of milk or certain type of water. Most of the time it's just to so some recipes can, most of the time, yes, you can use water and substitute for milk, but there is some things that you can't really, in a way. I mean, you could, but you know, it might not end as good for some recipes, but most of the time you can. Like usually it's like the hard type of harder stuff. I think with most cakes, you can easily like substitute the, what they say, milk out for water. I made like churros without the eggs lately, and I just used water and they were fine. But the milk does make a difference. Like, even if you have a, you know, non-animal product in it too, like, if you just want to put that kind of milk in it, yeah, that'll work too. Like, any liquid, most of the time you can have liquid with liquid. Eventually I will add in, like, I do want to add in at least macadamia milk. Some more on track, like, because I have inner bias for that one. Even if I don't drink it, it's actually one of my more favourable ones. And also the fact is that I'm really covered in macadamians at the moment, so you can tell the inner bias. And then they're also a native. And then they do this area too. You know, there's a lot more inner bias on that one. And that's the reason why you set up a lot of this as well. Because at the moment, I probably will have to look back into the milk. Because at the current moment, I'm just going to keep these as like this, you know. I might move them. Oh, this is not how you should be keeping your milk. You know, part of this game is to be semi-realistic. And then also to be realistic if this world was real as well, type of situation. But it's also like some points are not meant to be that realistic, like especially when it comes to the cooking. Like maybe in like hard mode, or I guess I'll still call it hell mode. Maybe I'll just hard mode. The recipe order might actually matter, but you know, I never like. My intention for this one, reason why you're not going in recipe order is because I'm not really that fast if you don't put it all in the same order, you know. I might do more with these tables than later. But I do feel like the point of it is just meant to be a nice, relaxing game where you can cook food, serve people, and get less angry at them. Like, yeah, play it after you start to murder them. I feel like there's another side of me that you guys see with that game. You know, just like grab some cool stuff. And make them, because it's meant to be a much more relaxing game. Oh. What? The void just ate my cookie! No! How dare the void eat my cookie? I need to start a rebellion! Yeah, might have been the fact I did that. Yum. Look at these jam jobs. That actually makes me want to have them. But you know, like in so much rare out there, they used to be like... They probably used to be as prominent as the Leamington. Or Leamington is in a bakery. I feel like at one point. Or just happened to get really lucky in the hometown when I was young. A lot of things do have like massively changed, I feel like, over the revolution of technology. In their own way, especially. Like, it is pretty interesting. I was like in a building probably around about 1010s, if I was to guess the youngest it would have been built in. And then the fact it was in this really horrible car dependent area, like it's pretty interesting to think about that. Like around that time, the mobile phone was barely, or smartphone was barely coming out, you know. And between that time, like even the old shopping mall that I went to before, like even they tried an effort of putting in like stuff to charge your phone. Like I don't know why they didn't. Like Building's not that old, so there would be PowerPoints. Oh yeah, that's a good one too. PowerPoints and LAN cable. Like over that time, like I think round about, my parents wanted to build, well, like the last place I was in before, the third place I was in from here, third last place, that place was built in the 1010s itself. And to the day, way before we leave, it wasn't even built for that time. Like it didn't have enough LAN cables, barely enough power ports, you know. Like this, that gives you an idea. Like over those few years, and not even like 10 years, that would have been. I guess it might have been 10 years because it was just a bit before the 2010s started. Like over that time, it's just like the whole landscape of technology changed. And it still is today, you know. Even like my sister's lifetime, like or my siblings' lifetime, a lot of things change, you know. A lot of things have like changed because the younger criminal. Like it's insane. That looks better now. My spelling mistake is fixed, guys, don't worry. Then the idea is that we get Paul right back in there. Like, it is insane. Now, I told this to my sibling once, but I don't know if my grandfather ever planned for one of us to actually pick up on the technology to like either, you know, support ourselves or to help out a bit more too if we're still there. That's what I always wondered too, but you know, never. I think you said, yeah. Can't truly know the answer to that question. It's kind of sad and dark turn, isn't it? Because like, ended up getting it too because it's a droid for the games. My sibling. And probably because he knew eventually you're probably going to end up needing it. I would not be surprised if he did knew that. Like, that's insane to think about. But if he did, like, head of the times then. Okay, I know I did something more, you know, guys. I can't even serve people because of the time of day. And this is also the reason why you have such a long open time as well, because I didn't want it to be an intern thing, but I also wanted time for you to cook around, like cook as well. If you needed to. I also want a way to fast forward that as well. I guess we're from 5 to 10. There's some good cafe hours. Sadly, cafes around here don't realise maybe we should be opening at 6 o'clock in the morning at least. I don't know why. Don't worry, I haven't been one around 6 o'clock in the morning for coffee. It's been 7 o'clock. Or 8 o'clock. It was sometime in the morning. Oh no, I've definitely been running around 7 o'clock. You know, just time after, like, world wakes up a little bit. There we go. I'll have to finish up here soon. I got this guy who would play it up just to play around myself. I guess we might as well, you know, while we're here. Let's set up the flower. I don't know what I think about that now, you know, I was thinking about it, this like... Oh yeah, I was meant to show you guys the other thing, but I probably won't be able to do that. Let's just set up, make sure the flower has like... big stacks. I want it to be 10T, you know? Especially a smaller flower, probably needs 10T. Since these are half a cup, and you have 10 full cups. Forgot how many. Oh, you have 4. So you basically can 2 kilos with you at least, and that's a lot of flour. If I remember my math, because I think 4 cups are in with each kilo. Something around there. Or maybe it's 8 in each kilo. I can't remember actually now. I've sieved that. I didn't know that knowledge, like, straight up. You know, it's just easy to change the stack size. Let's just let that sink in for a little bit. These are like big bags. Like, these are probably close to 10 kilos. If you want to comprehend how big these bags are, like... Yeah. What I mean by kilo bag is like the, you know, general standard like bag amount. Like when you, I don't know about you guys, but when I think of flour, that's like the, you know, most standard non-commercial, like what you get from the supermarket bag size. And then you get the one that's double the size of it. I don't know, maybe you guys don't have that type of like doubling, but there's like half bags like from some of the expensive brands. But you know, when I'm talking about like cheap brands, especially in Australia, it's just like they're about that kilo. You know, that's the best thing about the metric system. Yeah, it won't take long to figure out what bags you want, bag size you need. I think it was about, it was either 4 or 8. No, I can't remember. It might be 8 cups, but that also might be half cups. You know, a lot of this is in half cups itself. Over here. That's why it's called half cup. Because it's most of the time, I don't know about you guys out there, but that's how I get my flour out of the container, because the container, even for, it's very small. Now, many, oh, it won't actually tell me the white number too. Oh yeah, we also got the 250 cups. Cups in a kilo. Oh, same amount. Yeah, but about 6. Or 5. It's saying 5 there. It's not that powerful, eh? Oh, it's 8, yeah. I thought it was 8. That's the normal US, like, standards. Ugh. It's kind of annoying, like, because a lot of my cups, at least I'm not using those real old cups, but a lot of mine are still, I guess, some of mine are mixed, you know. It's very nice to have 2 systems of cups, like, because with the metric system, your cup is 250, I believe, milliliters, I think that's the measurement, and then with the ones that Americans use, it is less than that. I think it's like 237. Like, it's kind of annoying, okay? Like, I'm using the nicer system of 250. Like, you know how nice it is to have nice round numbers, guys? You must not. I feel like sometimes I feel like Americans must really just want to torture themselves just to be special, you know? And then we end up with the fallout between everywhere, because we end up with both systems of anything, I feel like. That's basically how it gets to. That's why a lot of my language can have both metric and I'm not even, I don't even remember what it's called. Yeah, yeah, you know, that's how easy that was, just change the stack size. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not done sooner. That's not when I majorly want to change the stack size to, so we basically get 10 cups within our inventory, so it's easy, like a kilo of flour. And nothing has gone over 10 cups. I know this is going to get confusing for you guys. So watch this. Yeah, what I was going to do is, so when we add in milk, we don't want to add this in. Let's see if this works now. Yeah, maybe that's as easy as do that one too. I'm like, oh, these things are going to be like going up a mountain and back. No, I mean, oh, sorry about that, guys. Now let's see. Let's see that we can finally finalize this words. Oh, hang on, milk's down this way. You know, the milk's been down there for so long. There we go. And boom! That's it for the day. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enjoy the milk. So now we're not printing random jugs out. Oh. Yeah, hopefully YouTube doesn't pick that up. Yay, we don't get the there's no more printing anymore. Sorry guys, if you wanted more of these buggers. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. See you next time. Goodbye.